Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Tuesday. You guys had a lovely morning, afternoon. Hey, good guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing what? Hope you're doing well. Well. Hello, Max. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well as well. 4 weeks left to what? Until the decision. The decision. It could come earlier, but it's at up to 4 weeks. Moving to Brazil. Well, no, that's one that we'll decide in up to 4 weeks. I haven't decided yet. That's why we need the up to 4 weeks. No, I finally finished submitting everything for the thing that I keep forgetting the title of. The hell's the title of it? The Unreal Authorized Instructor thing. That. I finally submitted my stuff. The last thing I needed to submit was a video, a tutorial, or some kind of video or instructional thing, or something to do with Unreal. That was 15 to 30 minutes. I know. Where would I ever find any content for me to submit? I don't know. I really had to work hard to make a video that I could actually submit for that. Oh, I know. That was a tough one. Good that you get to experience and doing video. I know, right? Hopefully, my little bit of experience from today is gonna be enough. We'll see. Oh yeah, it said evaluation results may take upwards of 4 weeks from the date of your submission. So T-minus 4 weeks. Hopefully it won't take 4 weeks, but they'll probably take at least a few. So, but that's the last thing left, as far as I know. It's funny, the process was basically first you do a test, then they teach you how to make a video, and then you need to give them a video. I'm I think I have the order of operation backwards of what I've done. I've done a ton of videos. Now you want me to take a test. Hey, Unreal Dojo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm planning to apply too, but you have the same problem as me. What's the? But you don't want to wait? That's my problem. I don't want to wait 4 weeks. The process has been very simple, I will say. Waiting aside, the actual process to do it is simple. And I think the questions are not even that hard. You're still practicing? Yeah. When you apply. You get to choose which path you want to do. I did the tech art one because you could do tech art, you could do world building. There's 4 of them. I forget all of them. And then they give you practice areas. I opened it. I was oh, they're gonna give me practice questions. I took a look. No, there were no practice questions. It wanted me to just read documentations. I just said fuck that, and I didn't read a damn thing. Look, you can't pay me to read documentation. Unless it's freaking the easy game UI documentation. That stuff's great. But Epic's documentation, you couldn't pay me. So, yeah, I didn't read any of that. Thing is, you get 3 attempts. If you failed the first time, you do get 3 attempts. So keep that in mind. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thankfully, I did not fail the first time, so I did not need the 3 attempts. What are we failing at? Hopefully nothing. Think you'll be going live on their channel too? I hope not. I don't want to. I mean, that'll probably be good for my that'll probably be good for like, hey, here's my channel. But I didn't sign up to be a, you know, I didn't sign up for the instructor thing to make videos for you for Unreal Engine, like on their channel or to do events. Although if I get invited, like I'll gladly go, assuming they pay for it all. I'm not gonna pay for shit. But the reason I got it, first of all, was it said I might get access to things a bit earlier, and I'm like, I'm all for early access to stuff. And then the secondary, which is like far below that, would be like, oh, I get to put a little icon on my thing and be like, I'm an Unreal authorized instructor. Like, ooh, look at me. And then the rest I don't care about. Genuinely, I do not care about anything past that. If anything, I might be able to use the Unreal authorized instructor as a way of getting an increase in my income and my job more than I could anything else. So, you know, for me, it's more, I only did it really because of the possibility of getting early access to stuff. Okay, if I go Unreal authorized instructor. Yeah, here. So this is what I've signed up for. I'm signing up to become an Unreal authorized instructor. So what is an Unreal authorized instructor program? Interactive 3D is growing, and we need qualified experts with the knowledge and skill to teach others how to harness the power of Unreal Engine. Unreal authorized instructors get priority access to tools and materials. Period. This is the part that I care about, and nothing else. Just genuinely get priority. I just care about this priority access to tools and materials. Right there, just those words. That's the only reason I signed up. Then you get increased job opportunities. Sure, I already have a job. I'm okay. Exclusive use of community portals. Don't really care. And more. More is very generic. If it was big enough or important enough, they would have actually put it there. More is all little things. They should have current affiliation with a training provider or academic institution. No, don't have any of that. Or industry recognized instructor accreditation from another technology partner. Yeah, I don't have any of this. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Production professional industry experience. Yes, I have that. Or government accredited teaching credentials. Nope. Significant experience using Unreal Engine. Yeah, I got a decent amount. Professionalism and competency instructing live learners. Yeah, professionalism. I mean, you guys have seen me. Where's the professionalism, please? Competency, very, very debatable. Have you seen how I make my game and the amount of mistakes I make? This extremely debatable. More is $1 million. That'd be nice. Gain a competitive advantage. Fine-tune your skills and advance your knowledge of Unreal Engine with complex real-world challenges. I don't want to do any challenges. No. If I sign up for this and like, oh, here's like a test. Fuck that, I'm quitting. I'm not signing up for this to do any of your challenges. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this. Priority access to tools and materials. Hey, Skronek, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Discover hidden talents. Join a community of professionals who meet the highest standards for instruction and technical capabilities. But just because you're good at teaching doesn't mean you're good at doing. That is a difference. So yes and no, asterisk. Online or in person. Again, I'm not signing up to teach people for you. Unless you're gonna be paying me a lot of money, then maybe we'll talk. Work with content creators around the globe in games, architecture, media, environment, design, simulation, and more. I'm already cool. I'm gonna work with myself. Again, the only reason I applied for this, to reiterate, is this: priority access to tools and materials. I want nothing else. That's it. Give me that, and that's all. We'll see. T-minus 4 weeks till I get, information on whether or not I got this, and then we'll find out what the hell this is all about. Does this mean you get Unreal 6 already? No. I don't want Unreal 6. We all know new experimental stuff was no documentation. We all know new... Well, just not, Unreal just doesn't have documentation, period. That's the thing. Unreal just doesn't have documentation. Hey Max, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. New equals buggy. I mean, not always, but yeah. Oh, that was the joke? Got it. Yeah. T-minus 4 weeks till we find out if I got this. Unless an Epic dev is watching, and then you can feel free to go to my application and just click approve. I submitted, for the video, I submitted the one of the roller coaster that I set up recently. That was the video that I chose to use. The interesting thing is, generally speaking, the YouTube channel doesn't go off of my actual name, and the application's off my actual name. So I wonder if there's, like, how they would even confirm that that is actually me. As in, like, and not just some random person who's filled this all out and did this application and claimed to be the person who's running that channel. Sorry, can't approve applications this time. Yeah. That one you watched was good. I'm glad. Fake super chat or whatever it's called. $5 fake, for eggs. Oh, sorry, I haven't gotten the chicken yet. I was busy. So yeah, that's fine. I can use my fake chicken and you can give me your fake super chat. That works. Yeah, that works. To be fair, I would need to be paid not in super chats, because super chats, YouTube takes 30%, so you need to actually pay 130% costs. So you'd be 5 times 1.3. So you would actually need to give me $650 if we're gonna go through the super chat payment process method. So that way I get $5 as discussed in the contract. Anyway, shall we continue our... Now, unless you're sending it post? No. There was no discussion of me sending you the eggs. The contract was just laying the egg. The egg would have been laid. I would make money. That was it. There was no stipulation of me then sending the egg to you. I'm also going to eat the eggs or sell the eggs. That's why I said this is just a good business for me. To just get a chicken. I appreciate appreciate the $5 an egg. I was thinking about how the hell to get access to this, and apparently, because I did reach out to the dev of this, where is it? On here. What we can do is go to my widget. No, not you. Oh, I guess... it'll be on a HUD. This instead. Egg in your hand, $5 in mine. No, you had to see it laid, remember? And not on stream. Yeah. No, you didn't specify you had to see it laid in front of you where you are. You'll see it laid over the camera on stream. Yeah. By the chicken. Look, you should have read the fine print. Wait. I don't think that's gonna work. Options menu closed event. I could theoretically use this. I don't think I can use this. This one's probably not. Oh, maybe no. I probably theoretically could do this, and then do something here. So if I just did a print string, say options opened. Fine, are you going to tell your tentacles about me? No, not the tentacles. Fun fact that I've never told anybody, but the shower curtain that I have, in front, like, well, for the bath / shower, is basically tentacles. I wonder if I can find it on my... Is it? Did I buy it on Amazon? Oh my god, I did. I can totally pull it up. I thought this was great. Because I was like, for the uncultured people, this is just a kraken, octopus, it's water themed. Nobody bats an eye. But if you're cultured, this means something very different. So it depends on your background. You will see something very different looking at this. But that's what that's the curtains that I got. Options opened. Yes, okay. So we have this. We have the game mode reference. So what we can do is when the options menu is opened, we could set that value to the game mode reference. And then from the game mode reference, it can do an event dispatcher that the characters will have, and then every time it will send that information. It'll bind the information the first time it does it, I think. Well, I can do bind event to apply settings. So even better, I can just do this here. And then I can create event. Matching. I guess matching function is probably fine. On applied options. Am I doing enemy health bars? Yes. We already got the ones for the player working. So right now I have no health bar. And if I go to the gameplay and I change mine, for example, to green and apply, I have a green health bar above my head. So that part's working for the player, but we need it to work for all the enemies, which means every single enemy, or every single character basically, needs to know when I hit the apply button, check the settings. So that's what we're setting up now. Is when I hit apply, run an event, and yeah. So yes, we need to reset for enemies. Yeah, we need to do something a little bit different for enemies. So when we hit apply options, this is right now in the HUD. We can get the game mode reference. And in the game mode reference, we can make an event dispatcher. Well, we need to make a custom event first. Custom event. This is going to be options menu applied. Okay, so then here we do options menu applied. And so that's good. And then we go to the game mode. And then we do a call. So here we do on options menu applied. So basically what we're doing is the HUD, I'm overwrite because my Blueprint HUD's parent is the whole HUD manager, which also has the options menu. I can override the open options menu, which still does the original, but then I have a reference to it, which automatically can bind to it. And then using that, we can tell the game mode to do something. I mean, I can do a call here, but I guess I could do a call here, but then we need to cast to, I need to go through the game mode anyway, because I have a reference to the game mode. So it's better just to put it on the game mode immediately for me. And then we can do this. And then that means that this whole thing, I probably do not need. So what we need to do is, instead of you, I need to do a custom event here. Which is just this, I think. I think we just need this part. Hold on. Before I undo. Yeah, because this doesn't do anything. That stores all of you and begin play. Get applied settings, 7 million health bar visibility. So we have this. It's all not settings applied, on options applied. Finished up your zoom feature and was zooming in and out like we. Then your CPU temp jumped from 10 degrees, or jumped up 10 degrees. You're like, oh snap. Shut it all down. You need to add a delay so people... You need to add a delay so people break their PCs. I mean, that's good, you know? What do they need the PCs for anyways? They don't need those PCs. Just break them all. You're right. No, you've said your piece. Yeah, no, you said break. The truth comes out. You're trying to break everyone's PCs. We've caught you in the act. The truth has come out.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Also, jumping up 10 degrees is quite a bit, but are you sure that was specifically doing that was what's causing it? I've also never checked temperature of CPU while like testing performance. So I guess I don't know if how much that affects it. Was the only thing running? Well, are you sure it just wasn't the card, you know, doing its normal stuff? Like it wasn't anything like special? Just, oh, yeah, it just gets up to that degree and then like fans turn on or something. I don't know. I don't know how things are. So we have the game mode reference, and then we can do find event on options menu applied. Options menu apply. We just get the U. Wait. What do I call this? On options applied. Fine, I call this something different. On options applied. There we go. Draw call textures, ODs, all that loading, unloading really fast. You're right. Just keep it all in memory. Stop unloading things. Load it all into memory. It'll never have to unload, and then you're good. Hey, Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Neighbors? Oh, God, have you moved in? Are you a neighbor now? Oh, God. I have neighbors now? Keep it out. Sorry. I mean, you should have known what was coming when you moved in. Like, why'd you move in? Like, that seems silly. You should have expected this. Is the shoes you only wear clogs? I tend to walk either barefoot or in socks. It's funny, like my parents, okay, my mom, like years ago, renovated their house, and they put in new hardwood floors, and they're so like prone to like seeing footsteps. They're like, and it's funny because on one hand they're so anal, like, oh, don't walk, barefoot because it leaves like spots, and then on the other hand they're like, yeah, we just put this trash everywhere. It's like there are areas of the place that are like hoarders, and then areas like must be pristine. Priorities. Some people just prioritize the floor. Ominous light turned on behind me. No, this is my halo. Yeah. I'm holy, which is why there's a light around me. Google's telling you if you can hit F to focus on nodes. Called BS. Okay, hit something when you highlight a variables. Yeah, you can't focus on it with F. Yeah, that's not a thing. Yeah, that's not a thing. Not in blueprints. But is Google telling you, as in the Google AI? By the way, I had what is basically an adult Lunchable today. There was, if I see it. Nope, it's not on the top of my trash can. I basically found an adult Lunchable today. It was just a big box of literally crackers, like cheese and pepperoni. But like, not a Lunchable, like just an adult thing, not frozen, of just like in the area where you have like the deli meats and the cheeses. It was just there. I'm like, well, I had to. It's pretty much an adult Lunchable. And then also, the funny thing is, somebody, when I, on my charcuterie board, short that I posted, someone said the charcuterie boards are basically adult Lunchables. And I was like, I now understand charcuterie boards. Why did no one ever say that they're basically adult Lunchables? If you call them adult Lunchables, I now understand. You know, you don't eat Lunchables because, oh my god, it's delicious. You eat Lunchables because it's nostalgic. So, I understand now. People don't eat charcuterie boards because they're good. They eat them because they reminds them of their childhood when they ate Lunchables. Have a good night, guys. Thanks, Tom. Bye. Hey, it works. So there it is. So it's working on the player. Nice, nice. So let's go check out the not player. And the more I thought about this place, by the way, after yesterday, I'm like, yeah, I should probably just increase the size of this to like 2x. So this one has red health bar. If we go here, and then I change to green. Oh my god, look at that. His health bar is green now. And I can make it purple. And now they have purple. It works. It works. So, or we can just turn them off. Beautiful. We did it. One of the things that do I still have the spreadsheet open? I do. Now that the guts is gone, we can talk about this. One of the things he had us do, right, is player HP and mob's HP should be different colors. And now, make them any color you want within the 6 options. Make them the same, make them different. Whatever you want. Have them on, have them off. Extra done. This is now extra done. Heck to the yeah. So, next options. The next option that I want to do is, you want a gradient? Okay, slow down there. Okay? Let's get the basic colors in first, which we did. You know what? I will add a gradient. It's gonna go from red to red. I got you. Complete the critique and exceeded expectation. Hell yeah. I want to set up this screen shake. So right now we have, I believe, this hit stop. So hit stop is our screen shake. It has the pause on the attack. Oh, this does the pause. It doesn't not do a shake anymore? Oh, yes, it does. Camera shake. So right here, we need to check if screen shake is enabled. If it's not enabled, then we need to not do screen shake. I know. Crazy. So if we come here, HUD get user settings, get player controller, get HUD, get user settings, get field, groundbreaking. Yes. We'll break all the ground. Every little piece of ground will be broken. Nothing will be left. Leave it all quaking. Get it? Because a quake breaks the ground. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Where's the pause menu? Not the pause menu. I want to go to options menu. Camera shake. Screen shake, I mean. There it is. Copy. If screen shake is on, we do this. Now, to make sure that this works, I'm just going to multiply this by 100. Let's turn it on. If it's not on, I don't remember. It is on. So we're fine. Let's go to the hub. Not the hub, the test area. Any way that anyone knows of to focus on stuff with your blueprints list without using find. If I recall, is it view? Yeah, it's there you go. I mean this. How about this? No hands. Zoom out. Click. Look, Mom, no hands. From your list on the side? You can't possibly focus on anything from here because you can have multiple variables and multiple functions in your thing. You wouldn't be able to focus on anything from here. That's not possible because how would you know which one to focus on? That doesn't work here. You can have multiple variables, you can have multiple functions. You can't possibly focus on something. Why next and cycle? No, no, yeah. That's not an option. Sorry. Sorry. Not possible. So let's see. If I hit you, does screen shake work? Okay, yes, it's just super quick. But it did do something. I might need to... How long is this? Wait, this doesn't have a delay. Scale, hit stop, yeah. Then there's no... Wait a second. Is this happening only for a single frame? That is... something seems wrong here. This is set time dilation 0. Where am I setting time dilation to 1? Here. Oh, because this. Tick time. That's how long it lasts. It's literally right below. Okay, so that works. Obviously, if I decrease this now. Right, so it works. Oops. I don't know why he's not aggroed. That's a problem. But if we go here and turn it off, he pauses, but he doesn't actually... No screen shake. It works. Ta-da! We add new setting. So what the problem is... Yeah, very chill and laid back monster, I know. The problem is... What we need to do is on started here. Hold on, I have removed Grace window here. Remove Grace window? I have removed Grace window. Oh, is it going immediately into... Ah. Because if it's too fast... If it's too fast, then it will not even go on to start it. It will just immediately cancel. It's just a tap. No? What? Oh wait, this is not a cancel. This is a trigger. Right, because this is the other one. And on attack, attack range, attack control. This one. What's the grace window? It's when you load into a level, in the top left, you have time before you need to control your character. So if you spawn next to an AI that would see you normally, he doesn't see you while you don't move or don't attack or don't do anything. I'm sorry, what is it doing? Is it not going here? No. But it wasn't going to here either. Or the started. What? What? I attack alt. Wait, hold on. Is I attack ranged? Wait, where's I attack alt? Oh, this. This is all left click. That's why. That's why. Good job, me. Thank you, Skronik. So now, if I right-click, that goes away, and now he's aggroed on me. Because I've now done something, and he's now aggroed on me. Okay. Also, while I don't forget, let me go to enemy Embertooth. Special attack. Flamethrower. I need to turn on no stun here. And then here for the player, if it's this, and then receive damage info is not no stun. Because we were getting stun locked from the flamethrower. Ember Tooth is a heck of a name. Fire Eater. He's actually a fire breather. Basically. It's this one. Use the flamethrower. He has a little fire tooth. I think he spits fire at you. It's not great, but it works. It's a damn Pokemon. Hell yeah. Okay, so the next options that we have is the minimap stuff. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to have all the options that I want for the minimap, because at least right now, because I think that'll be a little more complicated. We'll see. If not, we'll remove some of those options. I think I want to toggle for it for sure. The problem is this minimap is no longer good for what we were doing. Because, like, if I go to my hub, right, and log in, but if you take a look at the minimap, right, this doesn't work for this. We want to do something more custom than this. But for later. For now, we work with what we got.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
As long as you find the cheese sticks. The grocery store near me has no cheese sticks. I did look. But to be fair, I live nearby an Asian grocery store, not like an American grocery, or I guess a Canadian grocery store. And so, of course, they don't have cheese sticks. That was sad. There is a Canadian grocery store further away, but I was too lazy to go there just for cheese sticks. Or just for the hope of finding cheese sticks. Make some? I never fry. I've never deep fried anything, and you really need to deep fry those. So... no. I don't want to burn the place down. Like in the video. Oh, it says, yeah, that'd be so nice. They're so good. The minimap comes in from what? Minimap. From here. So a couple of things I want to test here. Background color, Border color. Color and opacity. Okay. Set color and opacity. What? Name is already in use. Set minimap color and opacity. Fine. Dungeon canvas widget is a variable. Color and opacity. Yeah, color and opacity. Break. Make. So RGB, we're just passing through. We're just going to be controlling the opacity itself. So the value that we're going to be sending through is going to be 0 to 100. So when you take this, so you take this and then divide by 100, and then plug that in. I do not have an air fryer. I used to. When I lived in the Americas, in the Great America, I had an air fryer. But then I had to move to Canada. And I realized my air fryer was broken, and so I threw it out, and I did not buy a new one. Because I didn't use it enough. Knock on the neighbor's door, ask them to fry it up. Heck, you saw someone where... something, don't lock their doors. Just walk in while they're sleeping, frightened. Hey, Big Bad Wolf, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we have this. Where is this referenced? I don't remember. PC Canvas. GM spread. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh wait, isn't it in the HUD? I thought it was in the HUD. LB minimap? Let me just double check. Is it not here? No. So wait a second. It says it's being used here. But this is being used by here. So somewhere this is being referenced. PC Canvas. But if I search for PC Canvas, then it's nowhere to be seen. That's why it's being... Okay. Got it. I get a reference inside of it, not the other way around. Yeah, it's a roguelike. Yep. So this only happens when it's not the boss room. Yeah, so we need to add another setup here. So when we're creating this, we need to do a bind event options menu applied. On options applied. So we need to do the problem is the HUD widget is just the WB minimap. Was added to the viewport. So what we need to do is promote to a variable. What just happened? Why did this icon just change? What is this icon? What's that icon? I thought I promoted something to a variable, but then just icon just disappeared. Okay. Do I want to know? Actually, I don't want to do it this way. I want to do cast to minimap. Minimap reference, and then add to viewport. I clicked watch. Oh, stop watching variable. Thank you. What is this? Add this pin or variable to the watch list. Never used that before. I have no idea what it does. Let me just double check that this all still works. Yep, minimap's still there. Okay, so now from here, when we update this, we can get the minimap reference. Okay, and from here we do set minimap color and opacity. Hey Daryl, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What did you miss so far? Everything. The game's almost done. We've shipped. We're just fixing up some bugs, you know, day one patch, and then we're good. Yeah, so not much has happened. Don't worry. Do you use a seed so you can replace stuff like maybe an after game add-on? No. It's a roguelike. You don't replay. You make a new run and that's it. Get player controller. Get HUD. User settings. Get field. And the field that we want Um, close you. Close you. We still need this, I think. I need... Where's the options menu? I closed the options menu. I closed the options menu. Oh no, wait. This is the option. I'm stupid. This is the options menu. I'm looking at it. So he said after the game, but then why would I want to? I mean, I might add, like, you could put your own custom seed in, like, you could type in a seed and you'll go play that seed specifically. But, like, maybe for, like, speed running, but I have no plans for it. At the current moment, I have no plans for it. Yes, we can do this. Let's go ahead and actually not do this here. We just do it here, and then we promote this to variable. It will take 15 minutes, just wrap it. It will take longer than that, considerably. But I don't see the benefit of it. That's the thing. The main thing is I don't see the benefit. Visibility, and then based off this, set visibility. Let's do a select. If it's true, not hit testable. If it's false, collapsed. Retention after completion, but if you don't want it, your game? What do you mean retention after completion? It's a roguelike. When you beat the game, you don't beat the game. You keep playing the game. It's a roguelike. You know, like Hades and Binding of Isaac and all those kind of games. There's no... The only winning of the game is when you unlock everything. That's the only true win. Everything else is just... You played the game. That's it. And how far you got is just a matter of your skill. Minimap. So then... set minimap visibility will just be this. And the last thing is the enemies. That one's a little harder. That one's a little bit harder because I don't control that here. I control that with this theme. But I guess what I can try doing is no enemy locations. In this, oh god, I have to go through all of them. Okay. Which one is it? His player icon should still stay. Thing is this one, dot. So if I change dot to 0, I think that will do it. We can actually test this if we open the original. Go to the bottom dot option and change screen size to 0. I don't see any dot. Yep, that works. That is not undoable, so that's good to know. If I put it back to 200, then I should get my dots. Yep. Okay. So what we can do theoretically, and I've not tested this, is change this canvas theme override. So set minimap enemy visibility, canvas theme override. Can I not set? Wait. Wait, I can get the canvas theme override, but cannot set it? Dungeon canvas theme override. I can get it. Set. Set material template canvas. I mean, we can definitely try this. No, I can't plug this in. Okay, in that case, what we can try doing is duplicating this. And then this one of them is going to be no enemies. And then the no enemies will be collapsed. And so for this one, we'll make it on no enemies as the theme. And when we do this, enemy visibility. So if it is going to be on, enemy visibility is on, then we make it no hit testable, and we make the other one collapsed. And if it's false, which is the opposite, we just reverse these. And that theoretically should work. Now on load, this should do it. The option that I set. So an event construct. Get player controller. Get HUD. Get user settings. Get field. I should do all those things on construct. Actually. So theoretically, I can. Where was I setting all this stuff up? You guys can close. It's on the minimap. Where was I setting everything up? Oh my god. When you beat the rogue, when you beat the boss in Rogue Legacy, you quit. I mean, that's how you play. When I beat Binding of Isaac, I didn't stop. I wanted to unlock more stuff because I enjoyed playing the game. There's different kinds of players. But then that's you choosing not to play anymore, right? That's not it's the you have no more content. There's plenty of more content in the game. You just didn't want to play it. Right? Why? For me, why would I want to replay the same layout if I can just play a new one? This logically, my brain doesn't comprehend the logic. So that's why no. That's why I say no. I think I can close you. So, where was I setting up? Here. Literally right here. So, grab all of you. So, can I plug in multiple of these? Oh, that's not that. The problem is, this is the problem. That's what I need to do. And then we do update the functions in a moment. Because we'll need to do it for both of them now, unfortunately. And then here we also need to do color and opacity, which transparency we did, visibility we did, and then we just need to do the enemy one. There you go. After the boss, there was nothing for you that was meaningful, just grinding type stuff. You don't play to feel like you're doing work. But again, if you can replay the exact same seed, why would that be more fun than playing a new one? Why would you want to play the exact same layout? You know where the turns are. You know where every mob is. You know which mob is where. Like, I don't know. That just feels less fun than a random one. At least to me. But, I mean, again, I'm making a game that, like, based on, like, the games that I played, that's what I enjoy. It's not going to be for everyone, which is fine. But I don't want to play the same level over and over. That doesn't sound like fun. Okay, got you. And then one more for anyways. Yeah. If you can pick the seed that you might feel a sense of ownership as well as share the cool level you found with others. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I might add it in the future, but it's not a 50-minute thing. It's not something that's on my high end of my list. Like maybe I'll add it in a way that will allow you to do the run, but you don't get anything out of it if you just want to, like, for speed running or something. Like, again, maybe I'll do that for down the line. But otherwise, let's say you found an amazing seed that allows you to have like very streamlined thing, you'll just be motivated to just do the one level over and over instead of actually experiencing the various generations and everything. Like there's too many downsides compared to an upside that I won't even personally like enjoy or like experience. So again, yeah, I might add it in the future, but not on my short list at all.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I much prefer doing random runs. Like if there's a daily or leaderboard, I understand everyone doing the same seed. But just putting in your own seed and just doing that. The games I'm referenced don't do that either. So I don't know. Do we get to see your rules for new level generation? What do you mean by rules? I don't have any rules. I don't understand. I have no rules. My rules are generate. Setup the way to. I mean, that's going to be under the hood. Hey, people figure it out. People figure it out, which is fine. But there is no like start and end point, so it doesn't really matter. You just have to kill enough enemies. So there doesn't matter if there's like a way to go sideways, or a way to or go by the main path. There is no main path, there is no side paths, because it doesn't matter where you go, you just have to kill enough enemies. So the generation doesn't matter that much. There's going to be always one shop. Other than that, a start, a shop, and then everything else is do whatever. Basically, and then like enemy positions, you'll figure out as you play. All that good stuff. That's there. Okay. So theoretically, this should work. Very much theoretically. Okay, I have no minimap. Okay. Minimap, oh, is on, but it wasn't on before. So that's not working, huh? Oh, is it? Did I not hook it up to the? I mean, that neither one of those was working. What's going on? No one construct. Takes this. Minimap visibility. True. Okay. Minimap visibility is true. So it should become not hit testable. Ah, hold on. Which both of them can't be not hit testable. This needs to be based off of enemy visibility. Okay, hold on. So what we need to do is make a variable called minimap visibility. And then if it is true, then we'll set this to be visible. And if this is true, right, then this will be visible. So then the event graph, this will just set this variable. And then we do the enemy visibility. And that means here, set minimap visibility. Meant to build out the level, not so you see how to play, so much as see how you decide what goes where and why. The level's procedural. I don't control what goes where. Right click. I have a YouTube short on it. Right click and convert to branch. Why is the minimap again not there? Okay. This is a true or false? It should be true. It didn't print. Excuse me? Why no print? Oh, pfft. I put it on the wrong place. I meant to put it here. There we go. You didn't set up anything like where you stairs can spawn or how rooms lay out and connect? All I did was here. Where is it? All it is this. Create a main path, 7 rooms long, create a branch that starts the main path, ends at the main path, that's 3 to 5 rooms long. Randomize the rooms. Done. At some point, there's going to be a shop somewhere here, but I haven't set up a shop for this layout. But again, that's... If people figure out the logic of it by the time that it's done, sure, use it to your advantage, but there's not going to be much of an advantage. Because again, the method is you have to kill enough enemies. So it doesn't really matter if you know the layout or don't know the layout. It gives nothing. Like, if you need to like run through the place and get to a specific place, sure, I get knowing the layout could be good or knowing the logic or anything. But because there's no end destination, you just spawn the portal when you're ready. Yeah, you don't have that feeling of like needing to get somewhere. Okay, so it's saying true. So then what's the problem? Enemy visibility, I believe, is false. But then this should go to true. Or as enemy visibility is... it's on. So this should be here. It prints. Oh wait, this should be reversed also. Enemy visibility. So this should be reversed. It's true, and then no enemies. This should be reversed. That doesn't change what needs to happen, but... Why is... Only thing I can think of that maybe is messing with it is the transparency. Let's just bypass transparency for a moment. Oh, okay, so transparency was messing with it. So we have the enemies, I see them there. If I turn off enemies here... Minimap is gone. Something's wrong. What? Oh, minimap is gone is because here I am still doing the transparency thing, which is we found out is broken. Gotta fix that in a moment. Let's do this. Okay. We're getting there. We're figuring things out. Okay, minimap with enemies. Why is minimap gone? Why is minimap gone? I don't like that surprise. So minimap is there, no enemies. You do this. It says false. False. Why is it saying false? This should say true. Huh? Wait, was that somehow misspelled? Because I changed the size of it when I typed it, but it seemed like it was exactly the same. Get off. False. No, there's no space. No space there, no space here. I copy pasted it. What if I did this instead? Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. This is gonna fix the problem. I bet this is gonna fix the problem because it's not re-getting the settings. That's what it is. Yeah, this will fix the problem. Let's confirm. Okay, enemies. True. No enemies. Enemies. I did it. So that means now we can re-add this. Probably. Yeah, even the transparency thing was all related to that, probably. We'll find out in a second. I'll move this to the end. And this is not connected, so that's a problem. Get opacity. Let's do this. Okay. Get opacity. There we go. That should help all that. Okay. Let's find out. Okay. With enemies. Options. Apply. No enemies. No minimap. Minimap is gone. Minimap should be back, and it is. And if I change this, that didn't work. Opacity didn't work. Okay. Interesting. Because here, if I changed color and opacity with opacity down, right, this works. Let me just double check that I'm getting the right value here. Yeah, progress, kinda. Yeah, kinda progress. So it is getting the right value. I saw the 0.13. .15. So it's not affecting the transparency. So maybe I just can't affect the transparency that way. So maybe that setting just doesn't work for what I'm doing. Because I think it's just applying the material. Well, hold on, let me try setting this to like 0.1. Okay, I'll set it to be 0.1, and then we just won't have it do anything, so it doesn't overwrite it. Yeah, it does not do any. Oh, this is the wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, 0.1 doesn't do anything. That value is not what I need to change if I want to do transparency. Which is unfortunate. I think it's this I need to modify. Oh. I need to material minimap material template. Get minimap material template. Create an ag material instance. Let's see if this is gonna work. Is valid. Yes, okay. So on construct, create a material instance of this. Promote to a variable. An material instance. Check if it is valid. And only do this if it's not valid. Just in case. And then once you've made that, sequence here. Once you've made that, we will Get damage to set scalar parameter value. Just need to go inside the material here. Ooh, opacity mask. Okay, let's change it to translucent. Let's see if that's going to cause issues. That might cause issues. Okay, no, that's still fine. Zebra said he is starting me a fan club. What kind of clothes should be for the matching clothes? Why does a fan club need matching clothes? I thought the fan club was of me, not the clothes. If you have matching clothes, that's a fan club of the brand of clothes or whatever the clothes are. I feel like, and then it's not of me. Also, I don't remember Zebra saying that. Why do I remember Zebra saying that? Don't be so difficult. I just want you to admit to yourself that you're the one who wants the fan club. That's all. Just admit that you want the fan club, and it's fine. Tracksuits it is. That works for me. Honestly, as long as you're clothed, that's all that matters to me. I'm a simple man. Are there clothes? Yes. Great. Perfect. Why is this still not working? Does still not work? Can I just not make it transparent? Wait. Why did I get a print string of hello? Okay, that's a different hello. So this is not printing. Why is it not printing? Because I put it on the wrong thing again. Just. You've seen that Borat? I think some clothes are not okay. I've never seen the movie Borat. I know, surprise, surprise, me who doesn't watch movies. It says 18. Oh, you know what? I think it is doing it, just not to the thing that I wanted. 'Cause if I make it 0, I'm here. Just disconnect this. If I just set it to be 0, it'll still be there, the same as it always been. That's just not working. And then if I change opacity and color to 0, it'll probably still be there. Oh! Hold on. Ho ho ho! Oh! Figured it out. Okay. Yeah, opacity. So we need to do this.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
The one that bothers you is I haven't watched Berserk. I mean, yeah, it's an old anime. I didn't start watching anime until way past that. Like, I watched some old things, like growing up, but like there wasn't like much that I watched. I really started watching anime, I feel like, past 2010. Or not even 2010, like past 2011 or something like that. So, yeah. No surprise there. I think it was like basically after college. Yeah, I watched like a good amount. I watched a pretty good amount in college too. I mean, like past like 2008 or so. Because I know there's some anime I watched. I just didn't watch tons of them. Just watch it. I mean, if it ever gets a remake, probably. I'm in no rush. Do this. So also here. Set. Do I have to do that for both? Okay. Fine, we'll do that for both. Do I like Minecraft? I mean, I played a lot of Minecraft. I haven't played since 1.17. So I definitely liked Minecraft. I don't hate Minecraft. But I haven't played it in a long time. For years now. Could I do this for both? Yeah, I can do this for both. Sweet. Okay. Aha! Look at that, look at that transparency. It's because I didn't set it up here. It'd be the same as I did here. Set minimap color and opacity. Set minimap color and opacity. Bam, bam. I should put this like on a blueprint function library and putting this in a few places. But I haven't. And I'm too lazy to. Okay. Okay, if I apply that. Yeah, that looks good. So the opacity seems like it's working. Use a mouse. Click here. Apply. Yeah, opacity's working. I see no enemies. Good. And then turn it on. I see enemies. Minimap now doesn't work for toggling. Why? We were so close. We were so close. Oh, let me... I think I know why. It's because by default, both of them should be collapsed. And then... no minimap. Minimap. Problem isn't that. The problem is because here, that's where the word string is. When it's false, I need to set it to be collapsed. Because I wasn't turning it off. Silly me. Okay, no minimap. Minimap. No minimap. Minimap with enemies. Minimap without enemies. Low opacity minimap. It all works. Ah. All controls work. Sweet. Now, what do we want to have as the defaults? Do I want these to be on by default? Is the real question. Do I want a mini-map by default? Right now it doesn't look great, so maybe I'll have it off by default. Yeah, I guess it's fine as it is right now. Which I believe is this. Let's double check. It's on the options menu. Where's the options menu? I need to go to Electric Avenue. Ba, 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 ba. Where is this? Core utilities. Oh, that's why I had the function library open it. Core utilities. You. So right now, minimap. Let's do a rework here. Let's do this. Generic. Minimap. Health bars. And then let's do this so it will just always output. There you go. And I continue adding to this one. So we can change the minimap now to be on or off, enemies on or off. I'm going to make enemies off by default. Because I don't know if I'm going to have enemies on in the end. Yeah, I'll make them both off by default. Minimap and enemies. So if you were to make a new save, basically, or new load, it would be like this. Which I feel is a lot cleaner. I forgot to rebound the keys, pressing the wrong buttons. And then no health bars either. Yeah. Looking nice and clean. This place definitely needs to be like twice as thick. So I think I'm going to just take all of this and probably scale it up by like 2 or 3 even. So that way all of these areas will just be bigger. So like the stairs will just be, you know, twice as big, twice as thick. Yeah, right now this doesn't work too great. Still looks good though. Every time I look at this, I think of I'm reminded of Expedition 33. No spoilers, of course, but this now reminds me of Expedition 33. But I think that's all the options. I think we've actually put in all the options. The only thing that doesn't do anything is the language one. It doesn't do it properly, but we haven't set that up fully yet. So I love how this just changes the icons above. So all of this works. There've been a few games with swords like that. Oh, I'm sure. I think also is it Radon in is it Radon's place that has swords? Elden Ring. I feel like he has like a bunch of swords. Or I'm just thinking of like when he shoots his arrows. Zelda, I don't play Zelda, so can't quite comment on that one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Bunch of swords. But the way those are specifically are remind me right now, because it's the newest on in my mind, Expedition 33. I'm like so tempted to just start playing a second round. That's how I know it has to be like a 10 out of 10 game for me. Where I'm like, I want to play again already. But I literally platinumed it, so we get no benefit for playing it again. I mean, I would, but it's not the same. Okay. But that means we probably can continue on from going through this, entire thing. So options is good. It's all done. Oh, activation. We should set up activation condition. Did I play Metro Exodus? No, I don't really play FPS games. Like just like straight up like shooter type games like that. I'm an RPG player primarily. Some settings might need you to toggle on or off based on values of other settings. For example, to toggle need of control if some options are editables. Or you might wish to enable some settings only if a specified setting is selected, etc. Activation conditions are available for such purposes. That's what we want to do for the minimap, I think. To add such condition, you first need to define which settings need to be affected. Once done, go inside the widget graph and find the collapse node associated with this setting. Drag from the setting variable inside the collapse graph and then add the add activation condition function after the initiate value function. So if I understand correctly, we go here, minimap settings. This is the main one, so I'll put this one in front. Where'd my mouse go? That was weird. Where'd my mouse go again? Look, dragging it. Okay, that was weird. Unreal, don't do that. Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, I played it. I played it and beat it. I beat it twice. Once doing a regular playthrough, and then once doing a Dark Urge. Again, it's gone. What the hell is going on? Did I restart Unreal? Okay, so if I want to do, for example, minimize transparency, add activation condition. Okay. Give back my mouse. Oh my god. What is going on? The controller widget will be the mini-map. Again. Stop it. Stop it, Unreal. Whatever you're doing, I don't like it. Values to toggle setting activation. Inside the controller widget input pin, add the settings that should control the affected setting. For instance, upscaling method setting will control VSync settings for that example. No, the controller widget. Okay, so values to toggle. So if I make an array, I guess I need to do just one, right? That's the value. Okay, let's go ahead and restart Unreal. Just let's restart Unreal. Oh, let's speaking of Expedition 33. That's kind of ironic. That's kind of funny, not ironic, but yeah. What's an update? PCGX, what a surprise! Now to control the setting where settings need to be active, add a make array. This array will tell the functions to set the affected setting VSync setting to the value of the Boolean new activation state. If one of the values inside the array is selected by the user. For example, in this case, VSync setting will be disabled. New activation state to false. If the values of upscale method settings are 0 or 1. Indexes of the array because upscale method setting is selector setting. If this controller widget is a toggle setting, then the allowed values in the array are only 0 or 1, with 0 equals false and 1 being true. Okay. How to change the display screen for Unreal? It's in the project settings. Yeah, you can do maps and modes, I think. I forget. But it's in one of the project settings. Near the top. Preparing textures. Why is it just so slow right now? Oh, there it goes. 44% memory, not that much CPU. I don't know. Odd. So if we take a look at it now, Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's the default. Close you. Close you. I think we're good with that. So theoretically, let's see. Does this work? What's the problem? What? What is this? New opacity. Get new opacity. Can I duplicate this one? Oh, this one I can duplicate. So maybe the problem was it was just stupid. For some reason, I thought opacity was render opacity. I kept wanting to change it to that, which is why it wasn't able to be duplicated. Okay, there you go. One more try. Okay, options. Oh, whoops. When it's off, I can control it. I think we need it to be backwards. So wait. If one of the values is at the arrays of the selected index, for example, in this case, the vsync settings will be disabled. New activation state to false. If the values are 0, 1. Okay. So it will be disabled if it's at 0. So now, if I go under options, gameplay, it is disabled. I cannot do anything with it. Okay. Excellent. So I think that's correct. So now if I just take this, duplicate it, I'll actually resort this into the same order as I have in the options. This is transparency here. It's here. So now, if we go to options, gameplay, minimap is off, options are disabled, minimap is on, options are enabled. Hell yeah. That is pretty awesome. Okay, yeah, because we don't need to have these be controllable during this time. That's pretty nice. I like that. Obviously, screen shake doesn't need a setting like that. But yeah, cool. I like it. Very simple to set up too. So that's it. That's the entire options menu. Obviously, if we want to add new options now, we can. But we've gone through all of this. We set up the key bindings. We set up the audio options. We added the DLSS and all that stuff. Set up the gameplay options, which I don't think we needed in our case. We removed some options that we didn't need, and we set up activation conditions. Yeah. Can't wait to play the menu. Hell yeah, best part of the game. So that was the options menu. There's photo mode. We're not going to do photo mode. Ooh, the next thing is the save game system. Hell yes. Heck yeah. Save game system is gonna be a thing. Oh boy. By default, the player controller and its control pawn has its transform saved on per persistent level basis. You can disable the behavior inside the global config data asset. Save player transform. That's fine. The included saving system allows also to save any actor in your world. You can either do the following implementation process for any actor blueprint or directly in your world on any actor. Second option, won't allow to save variables. Hello, ripping sticks? What? You okay? You okay today? Feeling all right? Either open the actor blueprint you want to save or select any actor in the world and add the button inside the actor components and add the BP easy save game component. Oh! Once added, take a look at the details panel when selecting the component. There are various options you might want to tweak. Feeling impeccable? What about you? I'm doing all right. Doing all right, doing all right. Yeah, it could be better, could be worse. So, it's just all right.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Keep pushing, King. What am I pushing? They can't stop us. Excellent. The real question is, do they want to stop us? Because if they don't want to stop us, then maybe we don't need to push. What if we can just walk right in? What if we just Trojan horse this thing? Let them invite us in. We don't have to push the door open then. They just let us in. And that's when they get them. That's when we get them. When they're least suspecting. We stab them all in the back. And if they face us, then we have to hide until we can get behind them and stab them in the back. They 100% need to stop us. We're the only ones stopping them from fully taking over our souls. You like my strat? Yes. Excellent. What are we talking about? What do you mean? We're talking about feeling impeccable. Which is how this conversation started. That's what happens when you feel great. You don't have these feelings when you feel great? Register destruction. If true, the actor will be saved as destroyed when destroy actor function called on it. Actors registered as destroyed will then be automatically redestroyed when loading the save. Oh! Save transform. If true, the root transform location rotation scale of the actor in the world will be saved. If you want to save any local transform of other components of the actor, you will have to save it as variable. Instructions from below. Has variables to save. If you want to save any variables for this actor, you will need to set this to true. If false, the variables was saved. Feel great? No, never. It's okay, you'll get there. You'll get there. This option will define what your actor needs to be considered as. It is very important to set this properly, or actors might not be saved as they should. There are 3 types of actors. Persistent actors defines any actor that is manually placed inside the world in the editor. This actor type is the most reliable to save. Most, if not all, actors should be saved as persistent if possible to ensure the best performances and reliability. That's usually the ones I'm going to be saving. Good. Respawn actor on load defines any actor that is spawned once at runtime, but by code, but not as a repeatable manner. This actor will be respawned automatically at runtime with all the data if it has any. A wall placed by the player with a house building system would be an actor to respawn. It is uniquely spawned at runtime by code, the building system, and not always present. Find similar actor on load. Defines any actor that is always spawned at runtime by code. Example, the player character is an example of that. It will be automatically spawned on the map by the engine when starting the game, but it is not necessarily placed on the map by hand. This also applies to any actor that would be always spawned by code at runtime. This way of saving actors will only be reliable if you always have the same amount of actors spawned at runtime by this method. For actors of the save type, you need to make sure that their type is correct set at runtime. If you set it inside the config here, you don't have to worry, but if you want to set this dynamic by code, you need to do inside the construction script like so. I don't fully understand, but we'll figure it out. Need to be impeccable at round chickens. This bedtime story sucks. I'm sorry. Respawn or find only in same level. For actors of type respawn actor on load or find similar actor on load, check this box to ensure. Okay. I want to see, hold on, 2.1 plus. Save transform only in same level. And events, these options allow you to enable various events related to the save game operations. When using enable save game operations, start dispatcher. I'm not, If you want to save any variables for this actor, make sure to tick the has variables to save checkbox. Previously mentioned loading or saving variables. You will then be presented with an event like so. This event will be triggered when a new save is requested or when loading a save. If not loading a save, then this won't be triggered. You now search for the macro node save or load variable. Once placed, you will have various pins in and out following the image. Operation save. Okay, so we plug in the settings JSON. Then we have the variable name and the value to save. Ah, I see. We need a mini game about putting on pants? I have a better solution. Just don't wear pants. Problem solved. You don't need a minigame then. Right? Get the value you want to save, variable, or anything else and plug it into the gray value pin. Give it a variable name, must be unique. Yep. And finally, from the loaded output pin, you could set the variable with the loaded value. That means if you have like a ton of them, this is going to be a whole thing. Oh, here we go. Important note for maps and structures. In some situations, you may find variables of type structure won't load properly. If you encounter this issue, here's a simple fix. Use the save or load variable node as usual, but instead of setting the variable from the loaded value, place first a get field node. Then plug the JSON object with the same value as the settings JSON file. And write the exact variable name, save unload variable node. Finally, place the loaded variable node to that get field node. And plug the JSON object into the into this and write exactly the same variable name. If I plug the set variable node on the get field node. Oh, I see. I think. You can also execute any code after the variable got saved with the saved output pin, and also do any custom logic in the failed to load pin. You then place any save or load variables. If for any reason you need to load variables on persistent actors that were not initially loaded during the file load, you can call function request load variables. This only works for actors that have the persistent type and are not already registered as destroyed, as only these can be uniquely identified. Ooh, this is gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be good. So, going off of this, we have persistent actors, any actor that is manually placed inside the world. So it's not that. If I'm thinking like, so it's not the player, right? The player is find similar, defines any actor that is always spawned at runtime by code, example the player character. So the player character is going to be find similar actor on load. I'm gonna need to probably ask in the Discord what the game mode is considered. Probably find similar actor on load, because I assume it spawns in. But it might be a respawn actor on load, because it is spawned at runtime, but it's not repeatable. I mean, it is repeatable, but we'll find out. I'll probably just ask in the Discord. I think that dogs look like people and think poor ugly people, their snout is so flat. Depends what dog. You know, if your dog is like you know, a French bulldog, the dog is probably thinking, damn, I wish my snout wasn't so flat. And then I wouldn't have these breathing problems. You know? My dad has a French bulldog, and that dog has major breathing problems. Like, this breed just in general has breathing problems because they've been bred to basically destroy their nose. It's sad. But, so yeah, they're probably thinking like, man, I wish I didn't have this horrible nose and I could breathe normally. Okay, I think tomorrow we'll tackle this. We'll tackle this stuff. Should be good. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to reworking the save. Honestly, I'm removing so much stuff that I've done before, but I think that's fine. This is allowing us, but that's what I usually do, right? The amount of times I have removed code and then for like a new version or a better version or like thought of a better way of doing something is high. And I think that's good. That means I'm improving. Or in this case, using a paid tool. Totally worth it. It has been totally worth it. But judging by it, we have the save, we have advanced configuration of saving and loading, and then quick saves and checkpoints. Manually trigger save load operations. We're going to do a lot of manual saving. I've disabled auto saving basically, and I've disabled the save and load buttons. If you guys have noticed, when I go to the options menu, there is no load and there is no save button, because I want to basically control when things save. because I want to just automatically save it, and then that'll be that. And then later on, maybe if I think of a good way of doing multiple save slots using this, then we'll do that. But for now, I think I'm going to just work off of one save slot and go from there. I think ideally I'd want like 3 save slots or something. I mean, I guess you can do as many as you want. I'll just need to figure out a good way of setting that up. But that's gonna be our fun adventure for tomorrow. Yay! Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had fun. Back tomorrow some more. And yeah, we'll see what we break tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.